sur le pare-brise, Anthony, même 4, eh bien, être à ses trousses. Et attention, parce que du côté, oh, un gros accident! Wow. Énorme accident, malheureusement, sur la numéro 23. Oh là là, de ce qu'il s'est déroulé. Alors on voyait ce train des véhicules Victory Lane, des voitures Victory Lane avec eh bien, Jérémy Laurenceau, ouais, qui était immobilisé. Dan Mislin l'a tapé une première fois, Sachel Roger une deuxième fois, à l'avant et à l'arrière malheureusement pour le pilote de la numéro 23. Et au-delà de ça, pas...
哇！其實今個禮拜對鄭健生咧係非常重要。暫時比賽係停止嘅。我哋再嚟睇下，留意下後邊嘅車手啊，前3位嘅車手咧就鬥得已經係好激㗎啦。哦，14號彎咁啊有賽車咧就係失控。哇！連續幾間賽車啦，出現14號彎直路當中失控一打橫。
Indo forte lá com o Gilberto Londeiro também. Ele não gostou dos camarões. Se enroscou.
Opa, olha. Opa!
Oh, Diego Mariante!
De novo! Ah, não,
Ai.
Putz.
Diego Mariante, mas graças... E toca com o Cauê Inácio.
Cauê Inácio.
E aí já... A movimentação já toca lá, ele toca na traseira do carro do Diego Mariante, pelo que dá para observar aqui. O Mariante tem um reflexo rápido porque ele ficou de passageiro aí. E olha só, essa área aqui foi uma área que foi escavada. Tiraram aí mais ou menos 1,5 m a 2 do famoso barranco que nós temos aqui. Senão ia ser mais pancada.
É. Segunda posição em cima do Testa. Foi o Rodrigo Vieira. Quem levou a melhor acabou levando do Testa. O Testa veio pela área de escape. Pela grama eles vão trocando tinta. Literalmente, Léo Martins agradece. O Luan Lopes veio pra cima do Rodrigo Vieira. Vai faltar espaço pra todo mundo. Não vai sobrar ninguém na pista. Olha como o Luan Lopes atropela o carro do Igor Vacari.
Que pecado.
Eu tava torcendo para não ter relargada por conta do carro dos mesmo, eles vêm trocando tinta. Tinha ali pela linha de fora o Felipe Malinovski, que conseguiu escapar. Rodrigo Vieira acaba tocando o carro do Igor Vacari, me parece ali. O Luan Lopes, que já veio vendido também outro incidente, cruzou a pista à frente de todo mundo. Veja o carro 99. Ali era o Uli Dias, né?
Exatamente, o Uli.
O Uli Dias conseguiu escapar. O Igor Vacari acabou pagando o pato de uma confusão que não era dele.
E tudo começou com um movimento...
Acabou ficando o Dudes Castro Neves.
Tomou um toque ali, parece.
Isso pode ter furado um pneu do Dudes. Opa, e aí por falar em toque, Bruna Tomazelli já vai dando adeus à prova.
Tomou um toque ali na reta.
Foi pra fora, furado ali no carro do Castro Neves. E olha só o momento em que a Bruna toma um toque. Não sei se tenha sido do Ricardinho Maurício, talvez.
Talvez. Ela vem pra dentro, né? A gente vê que ela vem pra dentro porque talvez...
O Ricardinho estava por ali.
Foi Ricardinho e Felipe Toso. Um foi na frente, outro atrás e acabaram fazendo com que ela...
El origen.
Claro, la pelea está. Claro, hay una celo. Hay un toque que lo complica. Quien venía en la posición número 3 lo hace poner de costado. Ay, el auto además es el que se engancha, te digo.
Y no da vuelta, menos mal que es sobre las 4 ruedas.
Sí, y gracias a algo. Sí, una vez más, ¿no? Fíjate cómo Karim Farah lo logra esquivar bien y cómo se monta ahí arriba del auto. Es Agustín Sexe, el auto que vuela. La verdad que asusta. Y le pegan abajo también. Sí, y después bien...
Supone que pasaron todos y va por adentro justo en la trayectoria del último. Y ahí se engancha.
Y pega
y aparte es exactamente un golpe a 90 grados con...
que relojea al espejo derecho para ver que no venga nadie. Obviamente que no lo ha logrado localizar o ver, por ese motivo por el cual se cierra bien hacia abajo. Una lástima lo que termina después.
No, pero ¿y cuántos accidentes lo hemos visto en el TN?
Huge damage for him. He's out the car, A-OK walking, best thing to see as always, but that's a late lose on the exit of Ascari. So,
though, again, look at the top of the picture. And there's all the dust. There's the car going off, turns sharp right, as though it's got contact from behind. The impact launches it across the road, and we're looking maybe to the Ginessa as the guilty party. That would be Jack Mitchell.
Yeah, obviously Impartial's a combinator.
Third, Petit ahead of Cartel, but it might become Clement Seiler behind him in a minute because Clement goes to the inside line and tried to take the line for the corner. There's contact and off they both go. And Petit got drilled in all of that as well, look, because the Audi has spun Clement Seiler up the escape road. Big drama for third place, and that shuffles the order again.
Shot. Let's get another look. For me, he gets to the inside, he realises he's broken too late now, and his only choice is to try and get through that gap. And he ends up doing the worst possible job because he hits 2 cars rather than just the one, and that is huge damage. Complete front right has been ripped off that, all the fluid dumped.
Busy watching the Aston. I didn't see how the Audi got tagged.
The Aston hits the Toyota with his left side and the Audi with his right side. He's trying to thread the gap to not hit anyone, and unfortunately hits both options.
So Paul Petit, the totally innocent party in all of that, is turning into the corner and all of a sudden, bang. But Seiler has destroyed that Aston, hasn't he?
Apex, so it looked clean. I'm not sure it was the 2 Mercedes, the sister cars making contact at turn 1. There's a big impact at the back, and that is the Porsche, isn't it, of Hendrik Still and Joachim Walder.
Yeah, Joachim Bolting's car is gone, and there's Mayhemers in the dust cloud. People trying to avoid the BMW of Jagish Gaidik, which was bursting up the escape road. Here it is again. Contact made already as they come into shot. The Porsche spins like a top. The BMW bounces pinball style from one barrier to another. And Bolting at this point just hooks it into reverse and tries to get out of the way. Very good presence of mind.
Yeah, and it was Joachim Walder actually hit the pressure. Look at the damage on the front of that.
There is James Sherrington. And he is decidedly nonplussed with whoever else was involved in that. Broken. Gosh, that's taken a massive whack, hasn't it, on the back?
It had been a busy 30 seconds. Right. So look at the back.
Yeah, so the Porsche gets up the inside. Daniel Bickler absolutely cannons off the road over and over. Wow, that is a massive accident.
That's our second place AM car.
Mustang on the right. Audi on the left, it is going to be Arjun Maini who leads, and Maxime Martin then in the red and white Mercedes makes contact, and again a Boots and Porsche demolished, and there's absolute mayhem, and that takes out the leaders. 6, 7, 8, 9 cars, absolute mayhem, and all of that was triggered long before the corner.
It was just, it went on early. That was the problem. Row 6, Juncker got a mega start.
An absolutely written off Porsche, 2 demolished Mustangs, a broken McLaren, and there's a Ferrari in there as well. Work, it's barely got to turn 2. I mean, that's completely destroyed.
Contact between himself and the Ferrari. That sends the Ferrari into Nicky Team, takes out the Boutsen car, then wipes out Kirchhoffer, who had a megastar, and he's really the wrecking ball through no fault of his own. That strong carbon fibre tub McLaren. That is so hard to apportion blame, and it is easy with this many cars damaged to really want to point a strong finger. But like you said at the start, I think it's got to be Maxime Martin from coming from an off-track position effectively. Yes, Rivera ushered him over there, but as he came back on, the contact between the Ferrari and the Mercedes was the catalyst to...
The front row of the grid is virtually disappeared. The second row of the grid has certainly gone, and half of the third row has gone. Here it is again. Have a look. Kirchhoffer is the one that comes into the Mustang, takes the rear of it. The Porsche impact is huge. It lifts it off the ground.
Luckily for all the drivers involved, it's on the passenger side, so big impact, but luckily not in the driver's door. Look at that in slow motion. Try and pick the body parts there. The 007 comes flying through. I'm sure Nicky Team, the character he is, was screaming through there. His radio's not working. He'll blag that one, and for a month of Sundays he didn't see it. Can't see that.
Oh, more mayhem. That's Compact who's been eliminated, and there's another car involved, so big damage. This is the number 9 Porsche that's gone off spectacularly. Alexei Nesov. That's going to be another safety car. This could take you to the edge of the race, and I think... We'll look at the replay because it was a big hit. So... Looking down, the Porsche gets hit from behind by Kelvin van der Linde and barrel rolls, having hit. So you've got one car eliminated in the middle of the chicane. Dienst was the innocent party, but the Porsche having been just used as a cue ball, it looked as though van der Linde missed his braking point and hit the Porsche, which bounced into... I'm trying to work out what that was that's sitting in the middle of this in super slow-mo. Marvin Dienst is one of the innocent parties, so look left, you're about to see a car utterly out of control come careering into view, much like at the first lap of the race. Lucas Auer is lucky to get through.
And the exit of 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so late.
The accident's all happening behind, but look, it's the angle of the Porsche that rolls. 97 Porsche is blitzed, and then bouncing back across the road, the white Porsche hits Marvin Dienst. Look, Compact's gone into the back of traffic as well.
How's van der Linde got no damage on the front of his car? He finished 7th. That's got to be a similar penalty, right, to Maxime Martin? Watch Dienst in front. He's going to get nailed any second now from the left side. Bam!
Oh. And how lucky was Auer? I mean, how lucky was Engel on lap 1 and how lucky was Al there? That car has got 9 lives.
Oh, man.
And problems for Allmendinger, who was third and having such a great evening.
It's like another brake issue.
Oh, boy.
No. Man, that's tough to watch.
Oh. Wow, what a huge impact for AJ Allmendinger.
It won't happen, Denny Hamlin. Big time victory in Nashville. How about it?
Oh, we got a big crash down into turn 1 and 2. How this crash developed. A little bit of a push from the 12 into the back of the 9. Just hooks the 9 ever so slightly. He contacts the 45, and that is a hard hit. Head on into the outside wall for Tyler Reddick. Right there's the contact that just gets Chase ever so out of shape.
Great lap from Graham Rahal. Malukas is 2/10 to the good as well. Oh, in the wall! Massive wreck.
Clip the left
inside
side.
left. This is just what we were talking about, Lucas, to jump up into the top 12. See him come through here.
Oh, he gets a bit of an oversteer moment through 6. That kind of puts him out of position going into 7. Already further drivers left, and then collects the wall on the inside. But watch how quickly he lets go of the steering wheel, knowing he's got to protect that wrist. Yeah, big moment.
Oh, it snapped out of his hands. That foot, that hit on the left side, James, ripped the wheel out of his hand.